This is the 3 steps that I take to heal any injury. Step 1 is going to be heat and blood flow with short range exercise. So when I say short range exercise, I don't mean just barely moving your arm. What I actually mean is using an exercise where your muscle is put into the shortest length possible. We'll use the bicep for an example. So if you pull your arm back behind you like this and extend it fully, that bicep muscle attaches around your elbow joint and around your shoulder. So the further back that you pull that arm and the more you straighten it, the longer that muscle gets. And the opposite is true as well. So if you bring your arm up so that your arm is closer to your head, and bend that hand closer to that shoulder, now that muscle is the shortest that it's going to get. And you can use that concept with any muscle. There's something really special about using these types of exercises. Not only do you get the nastiest pump that you've ever had in your life, but it's amazing for bringing a lot of heat and blood flow into that area and a lot of neural connection. At the same time, it doesn't promote a lot of muscle damage, which leads to soreness. So you don't get very much soreness either. That makes it amazing for starting the healing process with any injury. Like and follow for more. This is part 2, long range, eccentric focused exercise. Now, when I say long range, again, I don't mean you're going to move the muscle as wide as possible. What I mean is that you're going to put the muscle into the longest position that you possibly can and work it in that area. And it should feel like a stretched position usually. We'll use the bicep again for an example. So this is shortened. This is the longest position possible for the bicep. This type of exercise is amazing because it actually biases the tendons a little bit more than the muscles. But it does lead to a little bit more muscle damage, which leads to a little more muscle soreness. So if you want to be really sore, do some of this type of exercise. And by eccentric, I mean focus on the way down in any movement. Not the way up, but going really slow and heavy on the way down in any movement. Very controlled. This is an absolute game changer if you have any injury, but make sure you do step 1 first. Step 3, repeat step 1 and 2 until you die. You have to keep strengthening the muscle and the tendons. This isn't a one and done type situation. You can't do this for a couple weeks and then expect your joint to be healed forever. You have to create a new strength in the joint so that it's capable of handling all of the crazy forces that you put into it on the mats. This 3-step process has helped me heal any injuries and prevent any future injuries from happening. Like and follow for more.